Okay, recording so far. Good morning. Another hot morning. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into the classical Kali that I learned from Guru Ted Lukai Lukai, and see if you can spot any of it in regards to the other things that I've been showing you. But anyway, this is Kali Cinco Teros 1 through 5 with some replacement footwork and using the Daga and the Baston. Okay, so we're going to start out with some the classical chambered positions. All right. Okay, so from this position, I have to make sure I'm still recording.
Can't afford not to be cold. Still going? Same thing?
Okay. All right, so estoca, parada, close, 2 and 3. We're going to do each one of these 3 times. Estoca, parada, 1, 2, and 3. Estoca, parada, 1, 2, and 3. Number 2 side, estoca, parada, boom, boom. Estoca, parada, 1, 2. Estoca, parada, 1 and 2. Okay, number 3, estoca, parada, estoca, parada, estoca, parada. Number 4, estoca, parada, estoca, parada, estoca, parada. So these are chambered positions or starting positions. Sometimes they also represent the end of a defensive or another offensive motion as well. Number 5, estoca, parada, estoca, parada. Okay? So now we'll go into the forward step. We'll do each of these 3 times as well, and then we'll go all the way through the sequence. Estoca, parada, thrust, and hit. 1, 2, and 3. Estoca, parada, boom, boom. 1, 2, and 3. Estoca, parada, 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3. Number 2 side, hit and thrust. 1, 2, 3. Estoca, parada. 1, 2, 3. Estoca, parada. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that one more time. The first one I kind of flubbed up on it, because what I'm looking to do on the back is to get the complete arm extension here and here. Okay, with the palm up in the back, reaching out this way. So now you start to get into the idea of not only counterbalance for longer range, but possible multiple opponents. Yeah, possible multiple opponents. Number 3, estoca, parada, thrust, and hit. So now my counterbalance is even on the middle section as well. Number 5, thrust and thrust. By the way, on these counter positions, when the knife goes back, the knife thrusts in back of me, not pointing straight back. Right? Ah, well, good. You must practice. Okay, so we had 1, we had 2, we had 3, we had 4, and we have 5. Abusing the screen. Okay, good. All right, so that's Cinco Teros from the classical Villa Argusa system as taught by Guru Tedru Kai. Now we'll get into a bit of continuous flow with replacement footwork and just adding the simple stab into the prescription. Okay, so we'll go a stocca parata, and we'll go thrust, hit here like this, okay? Actually, I'm confusing myself, sorry. A stocca parata, slide up, and 1, thrust, 2, payong, 3, thrust, 4, thrust, 5, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot my payong, didn't I? 1, 2, payong. 3, payong is the umbrella block. 4, and 5, and again. 1, 2, umbrella. Now sometimes on the umbrella we can go up straight out with the thrust, or we'll go ahead and we'll use that as the checking tool or the cutting tool in regards to the block as well. Good. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Close, 2, and 3. Okay, so next one we'll be stepping backwards and doing the forward replacement. Stocca parata and slide up. 1, thrust, 2, payong, 3, thrust, 4, thrust, 5, repeat, whoopsie daisy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Close, 2, 3. Now we'll go to the lateral footwork, or what Ted called line work. Stocca parata, slide up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And repeat. 1, 2, 3. Watch out, doggy. 4, 5. Wolf dog's going to steal the show. 1, 2, 3. Woo! 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Close, 2, and 3. Okay, next one I'm going to do is cross step. I really, how can I say this? I'm not really fond of cross stepping. It is quite fun and challenging to do. Certain systems have their reasons for doing it. Stocca parata, slide up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Okay, the last one on this replacement that we'll do is to go what's called 4 quarters, or 360 degrees. Okay? And we'll do it with a cross step as well. Stocca parata. Ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1. This is not easy, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close. 2 and 3. Yeah. Another hot day. Okay. So, cross stepping is a way to get good torque into the turn and back out of the turn. Okay, that's a good setup for multiple opponents. But as you can see, it's a little bit different than the upright footwork that I'm using in my more modern method. Okay? And still very interesting. And it's good for you to research about cross-stepping and why folks use cross-stepping. And again, this is also conditioning training, okay? Basically, the thing is that I want to sink and hit on these replacements. Okay? So as we progress into this and we go back to some more classical material, I'll be showing you some of that as well. All right? All right, now, the next thing we're going to do will be basically a simulation of a partner exchange. And again, this is not what's termed as directional, as called by Guru Lucky Lukai Lukai. Directional basically means that you either block and go it straight for the major target, or you hit the minor and go straight for the major target. So this is the type of classical training that relies on the feeder to leave their arm out. All right? And it's just basically human dummy training. Human dummy training. All right? All right. So the idea is this. The idea is that I do an inside sweep, and I cut, and I hit, and I go under, over, and then check the arm here, and thrust. Okay? So that's the basic inside sweep one here. Here, 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 and here. And I'm just using my knife as the reference point of what the arm would have been. But I don't have to do that. Okay, see what I'm getting at? All right? So this is called something like lock and block in Serrata, or something like numerato in the Villa Kali. But it's just the one check, hit, under, over, and thrust. Then the knife comes in, deflect, hit slash hit, press and thrust, press and thrust. Okay? Deflect, hit, slash hit, press and thrust. All right? So we had the first one, maybe take a look at it this way. Okay, and we have the second one this way. Okay, take a look at it this way. From here, under, and over, we have now defending this way. Okay, so all the finish ups are either tip down knife, thrust baston, tip down baston, thrust with knife. Okay, it's a basic format. And what I'm trying to do is use lateral triangular footwork, which means I go here and here, and here and here. Something I was calling the tactical switch when we did the footwork review. Okay? All right. Okay? So then what we'll do is defend against the baston, the longer weapon, with this movement: hit, slash, hit, check, and thrust. Okay? But this time when the knife comes in, we'll do a cross block here, and we'll sidestep past it and go under, over, check, and thrust. Okay? So the simulation is that, well, let me explain the first one. The first one that we did, the first round, a number 1 strike came in, and we block, check, hit, under, over, check, and thrust. Then the knife came in, the daga came in, and we did a shorter movement, hit, slash, hit, press, and thrust this way. Okay? But now the simulation is that the number 2 strike is coming in, so I use the lateral triangle to reface here, slash, hit, press, and thrust over here. Okay? Let's try that again. Hit, slash, hit, press, and thrust over here. Hit, slash, hit, press, and thrust over here like this. All right? And then after that, against the 2, the daga still comes in. So we fold it down, and we pass under, turn over, check, and thrust here. Okay? So let's do that 3 times. Okay? So we go cross, reface, under, and press and thrust. Cross, reface, under, check, and thrust. Okay? All right? So that's the idea. So let's quickly review just those 2 again. All right? So we have the number 1 that comes in. The daga comes in. We have the number 2 that comes in. And we have the number, the daga coming up the middle, and we sidestep, reface, press, and thrust. All right? So this is similar to lock and block. And basically, the feeder is going like this. Boom, boom. Okay? And then the next time the feeder is going boom, boom. So this can stay straight in front of each other, or it can go into a 360-degree pattern called numerado, which is basically the tayada mohara, okay, or the 360-degree turning movement. All right. But what I've just presented here, even though that I'm staying in the front, is kind of a, you can see it as a mix of Sarada and Kali, Villabria, Largusa Kali, in regards to angular step, okay, angular step, reface and step. So there's quite a bit of footwork in it, okay? And once we get past the solo training, and I can get some fresh meat in here for partners, you know, hope to get some of this information out to you guys as well. All right, so we had the Estoca Parada on the 1. By the way, we did all this to, all this to drum beats on the 2, on the 3, on the 4, and on the 5. We had the actual full feed, actual full feed. Okay, then we just had the replacement footwork with the dagger coming back, stabbing out at the return point. So it's actually retreating footwork or replacement footwork with the dagger shooting out as you move back. Okay, it could be any line. You can retreat this way, retreat this way. See what I mean? Okay guys, so that's going to do it for the old Cinco Teros. And basically what I had to do is take my throwing knife and tape up a handle on it. It's a little bit too small for this. I need a longer trainer in order to really do things the right way. But I didn't want to cut my Baston into a dowel. So again, I lost a lot of my blades by moving so many times to different places. Okay, so, salud. See y'all next time. Hey.